1 second. I'm just gonna head down a little bit. So, so I'm just gonna take a seat right here. So, good afternoon. Sorry I haven't made a video in a while. It's just I've been really busy with band camp, so yeah. Also, I got up early this morning because it's school, so yeah, there's that too. I just figured I would, maybe some people might have heard talks about a story time video, and this is gonna be my story time video. I think I'm gonna tell maybe 1 to 3 stories. I mean, okay, one I was gonna tell is, so my dad used to live in Boston, right? He went there for college, and I went out to visit him one year. It was the summer, I think it's like late July of 2015. Yeah. And basically, so my dad didn't have a car because it's Boston and he was still in college, so we walked down to the Boston River, or whatever it's called, and we went and we rented a canoe for the day. So, pretty basically, we rented this canoe, and, like, we went, we kind of rolled around the river. I went in the river, I jumped in the river, I got out of the canoe, but then, like, I wanted to keep swimming, so I said to my dad, I'm just gonna pull it along and swim back to the docks, or the rent stand, so pretty basically, so, like, my dad, like, I came back and asked him, and I said, did you know, like, I could have gotten back in? I told him I was stuck, I couldn't climb back in the canoes, and basically, so pretty basically then, the canoe started to sink, and yeah, so basically, like, we didn't know what to do, because this canoe would have cost or this kayak or whatever, would have costed, like, I think something like $75 to replace, I remember. My dad saying something about that, so he had me climb into the canoe, and I think the adrenaline might have gotten to me a bit, because I was, like, able to hold that canoe with some water in it, while my dad rowed the boat, and there's this construction site in the middle of the river, like, it was, like, this bridge post that was getting work done on it, and, so pretty basically, anybody who's seen my dad's YouTube channel, he's a buff guy, like, so, basically, he picks up the canoe full of water, and he picks it up over his head and dumps it all out onto the concrete. And just the sight of that was kind of funny, looking back, but basically, like, he was able to just, like, pick it up and empty all the water out, and meanwhile, my dad's girlfriend went back to go tell the people that, like, hey, the boat's sinking. So, we got back, and they said 2 things. Number 1, this isn't the first time this has happened to anybody. And number 2, basically, like, we actually got a discount for the next time we wanted to come back. And I think we got, like, a free pass. I never actually did go back to canoe, because I live across the country. I don't know about my dad. Maybe he went back. I don't know. But, yeah, so I ended up, like, whenever I told the story for a while, I was 10 when this happened. So I remember telling everybody that, like, I was the one that picked up the canoe and just, like, dumped it all the water out. And it's just funny because, like, who would believe a 10-year-old picks up a canoe? Like, probably nobody. I seriously doubt anybody believed me. So, yeah, so that's the story about how I almost sunk a canoe. My second story. Let's see, what should I have my second story be? Huh. I might just make it 2 videos too. Alright, I'll do another one right after this.